Number 5 is kids. And if you have kids, I don't really need to explain that very much. And not that kids aren't great, love you, but like this lady has kids. I'm just saying. Number 6 is sleep troubles. And this makes sense. Somebody's like, oh, I haven't been sleeping, so I'm just exhausted. That makes sense when we think about it in our head. But it really goes beyond just a lack of sleep. When you're not getting sleep, that body's not running all the processes that it needs to run at night while we're sleeping. There's all these rebuilding and repair processes that are going on. So we really need sleep, or some of these functions that keep us going all day are really not going to work correctly. So if you're having trouble sleeping, what's important for you to understand is that you can fix that. I was a major insomniac for a long time, and it sucked. It's the worst thing ever. You need to get sleep to be able to energize yourself throughout the day. Number 7 is chronic infections. A lot of people are dealing with these infections that they don't really know are going on. And if you're really sick, it makes sense that, I'm just tired. I got no energy. I can't even get off the couch because my body is busy fighting off this invader. And what a lot of people don't realize is they have this invader that's been there for a long time. And it could be a digestive overgrowth, or it could be some other type of infection that's just chronic and has not been diagnosed and is creating a lot of fatigue issues. So that can be a big issue when we're looking at major exhaustion. Number 8 is anemia. And it's well documented that anemia and low iron levels can create a lot of fatigue and exhaustion type issues. But a lot of people feel like, oh, well, I'm not even a vegan. I shouldn't have any problems with anemia. But we need to look back at this resources thing, because a lot of people may be consuming good sources of iron, but if you can't digest that food like we were talking about, you can't access the iron in that food. So a lot of times it's a low stomach acid issue where the person just can't break down those proteins correctly and access the iron within that food. So if you're having those digestive symptoms, then you're going to want to take steps to improve that. Number 9 is low thyroid issues and hypothyroid problems. And a lot of this can come from a person's inability to convert T4 to that active T3 thyroid hormone so that the body can function the way that it should. And a lot of times that conversion needs to go on in the liver, and if someone's liver is not functioning correctly, or maybe it's just overwhelmed, or maybe the body is having detoxification problems where it can't detox correctly, and then that kind of overwhelms the liver where the liver can't do all of its jobs, then they have those hypothyroid issues. So if that's a problem for you, we'll put a link in the description below for our video on understanding the connection between liver and hypothyroid.